stimulated for various reasons. And you should understand and be conscious of those reasons. And if you would, then you would be able to control it and integrate it instead of you being at the mercy of it, being at the receiving end of it. And if you were in touch with it, it could also be a form of telepathy. Someone sending you information or thinking about you or wants to contact you or something. So telepathy is based in the solar plexus, not in the head, but we'll see more about that in a few episodes. And on that note, to master the sacral chakra in the belly is also to master astral projection as well, by the way, but we'll see more about that too. So most commonly, we usually recognize these sensations in the belly as when we're nervous or desire something or someone, basically something egoic, right? So working with these chakras means to work with the chemicals in your body. It is to become an alchemist working in a laboratory, the laboratory being your body. And in order to awaken these chakras, we work with the fire. In other words, the primordial energy, the primordial fire of Kundalini, the same energy which gave you life. What is the sun? It is a flaming sphere, a flaming wheel of fire, which gives us life, which gives us food. It is solar atoms that we are always eating and ingesting into our body and chakras. But fire is also a destructive force too, right? So we'll see why Kundalini has also been understood as a sort of a double-edged sword. So this primordial fire of Kundalini, the same energy which gave you life, rises through the ether, the spiritual dimensions, to connect consciously to the intelligence of the magnetic centers within you. Right now, as novices, our chakras are essentially only getting energies from mostly external things, right? To work with the chakras and Kundalini is a combination of love and psychology, because this energy should flow naturally. But it is our negative and unconscious psychology and emotions which get in the way of being aligned with the source of prana. The source of prana being Kundalini, that feminine force which gives birth to all energy, all manifestations of reality. To use a saying for a lack of better words, this energy is pure, unadulterated love. Hence why relationships are really beneficial for us to practice love. Love surpasses all grips of the ego, but unfortunately today most people don't know how to love, and hence we can see why intimate relationships and awakening the chakras are equally difficult. Okay? If you're too caught up in the intellectual confusion of what love is, stop trying to figure it out. Love arises naturally through the practice of overcoming the ego. To live in a state without ego is love. It's impossible to not experience love if you do not have the ego. If you ever have moments where you feel very out of touch with this deep force of love, you can be sure there's something for you to be actively learning about yourself. This is how Kundalini, or Devi Kundalini, the divine cosmic mother, goddess Shakti, works with us. She is symbolized as a sleeping, dormant serpent at the base of our spine. And when we make her happy and devote ourselves to her by listening to our conscience, she caresses our spine and chakras and imbues us with cosmic energy. But if we constantly do negative acts and stay in lower states of consciousness, she simply recoils. She can't integrate because there's something in the way there, right? You are in the way. We must learn how to surrender, and we must learn what it means to love. It's impossible to raise Kundalini without love. Love is a tremendous, cosmic, powerful force. Get rid of, obliterate the superficial ideas you have of love that you've been conditioned from in society. As I said, the 7 chakras are manifestations, different rays of cosmic energy outside of us and also within us. It is a force that you can become conscious of directly. If you're just wanting to awaken your chakras just for spiritual powers, for own egoic needs, you will fail. You have to love that which gave us this energy in the first place. that which gave us life. It is our cosmic mother. Just as it's reflected in our physical life, how we came out of the womb of our physical mother, we have a spiritual mother within us too. This is very profound and deep to understand and takes a lot of meditation and contemplation to understand fully. And it's very difficult for me to express the reality of this in ways which it won't be received into our conditioned preconceptual psychology. The cosmic mother is also the ancient Egyptian goddess Nut, she who gives birth to gods. And in a sense, to awaken the chakras, to awaken Kundalini, is to also become a god, not in an egoic sense, but in a divine sense. The goddess Nut specifically gave birth to Osiris, Horus, Isis, and more. And as you can see on the screen, she reclines over the world, revealing her body, her sacred body, being space, being the cosmos itself. Where do the planets reside? In the womb of the universe itself. The divine feminine is the formless, and the divine masculine is form. The divine masculine is any object in space, in consciousness. It could be any object in your house. It could be the planet itself. Do you see where all of these come from? They come from the 7 rays of love, of Kundalini, which is manifested into this earth.